Alright, what's up guys? We're back with another one here. So real quick for this video, I just want to kind of ramble and just kind of get a point across. Something I meant to make a while ago, but we're finally getting around to it because of this jump scare. But yeah, so Aki just came out a little while ago in Street Fighter 6, and it turns out she stinks. She stinks. Now, this is not the first time a DLC character's come out that's been weak, and that's kind of what I want to talk about today. It's something, like I said, I meant to do basically with Strive, but my hot take, my belief, I just want to get it out there. I think DLC characters should be strong. Simple as. And I just want to kind of talk about why right here. So if you like this stuff, you like theory crafting, you like paying $8 for a bottom tier character, hit that sub button and let's go. But yeah, so Aki, we talked about another video, you can check it out. Apparently she's quite weak right now. A lot of people are really excited. She looks cool. I think her character design's really cool. The play style, she got some gimmicks with poison and everything, but it just doesn't seem to work out in a game with, Ken and JP and Luke, all these like monsters at the top that are really kind of straightforward and strong. Like, she's got these cool gimmicks, but it just doesn't fit. And I feel like that's such a waste. It's such a waste. And it's sad to see because right now, we're still talking about her. She's new and everything, but weak characters in fighting games are forgettable. If they're weak, that means people don't really play them. They kind of disappear. They fade away and they're gone. You don't believe me? How about this one? Do you even know her name? Who is this? What game is she from? I don't know. Yeah, get the Snoop meme in there. Who? But yes, that's Falk from Street Fighter 5. That's what I'm talking about, right? I remember when she got added as DLC. So first of all, it's like, design aside, I feel like her design is pretty crappy, but when she came out, she was quite weak. I don't think she got a little bit better later on. Somebody did work with her. I know she got a little bit stronger later on, but she dropped, she was weak. Nobody switched her, and then she faded into nothingness, right? She just faded into nothingness. And that's not like the first time that's happened. With Strive, just an example, but Sin, fan favorite. Everybody loves Sin. He's one of the most popular characters since Exerd, right? So they dropped him, and he stunk. He's really, really bad. He's really, really bad. Bedman as well. Very, very bad character. Or Delilah, whatever you want to call it. Bedman dropped. She's very, very bad character, irrelevant. Testament, also quite weak. Bridget, quite weak. But those characters, they got buffed later on. So now Sin is better, but when Sin dropped, he was weak. And what's sad about Aki, too, she's not getting buffed until next year. So she's going to suck for months now. You got to just deal with it. So that's all I want to say is I don't like that. I feel like if a new character comes out, one, you're paying money for it. You're excited about it. Everyone's excited about it. They should be strong, right? They should be strong. They should have an effect on the game. They should change the meta. Now, on the other hand, of course, you could go the other extreme. I know people already in the comments are getting really angry writing me. What about this? Well, yes, we see what happened on the other end. Ready? So this is, I think, one of the, in recent memories, is probably the most obvious example of what happens when you make a DLC too strong, right? What happens when you make a DLC too strong? So Leroy, this was Evo Japan 2019, 2020, I forget. But yes, this is top 8. It was six Leroys in top 8 or something ridiculous. But yes, he definitely had a big effect on the game. He was nerfed after. He stayed strong, but he got nerfed after. Strive, of course, also some busty characters. There we go. I love the gun point. To be fair though, with Happy Chaos as well, it did take time for him to kind of develop into the monster he is now. But yes, it took some time. And then the OGs, of course, I think this is the people that originally invented the broken DLC concept. Of course, you guys know about this. There she is, Kokonoi, the 800 tier goddess. That's my girl. But did you know before? It's not even Kokonoi. This is not even Kokonoi. So this is Arxis' old, at least for BlazBlue, this is Arxis' old kind of like balance. Was that the DLC was so strong, the meme was 800 yen tier. The characters, there's like S tier, A tier, B tier, but at the very top was 800 yen tier, pay to win. So before Kokonoi, you hear the music right now, but there's Valk. Valk was super busted. And then I played this character too. Sorry, let me move on over here. But yes, Makoto, if you didn't know, when she got released as DLC, super busted. Yeah, I got a little. Everyone loves watching BlazBlue, right? Let's watch a little classic. Sorry, little classic right here. Little BBCS action right now against Tager. So right there. God damn. Just the B&B itself right there is 42. So right here, this is it. Parry. So she had a ridiculous parry. She could cancel it in a combo. She had like parry combo loops in 2. And for some reason, her damage when she came out was... It was like a glitch. So Average health in this game, you can say, is about 10,000. Let's say like average health is 10k. So it's just a random B&B she does. Not even optimal. It did 80% damage for 50 meter. Or I think it was 100. I think she spent 50 on the whatever. But BlazBlue is not that kind of game, and she turned it into like a Coconut did the same thing as well, but she turned it into like a 1-touch, 2-touch game. Damage was ridiculous. But again, going back to that kind of like DLC characters being really, really strong. And now again, I know you guys are angry, like, well, they ruined the game, Juna. They ruined the game. They came out, they ruined the game. So my stance is we're still talking about them, right? We're still talking about them after all this time. So they had an effect. They changed the way things work. We remember them. I don't even know who this character was. Again, compared to this, I'd much rather have something that has an effect on the game than something that has literally just forgotten, just waste of a slot. And then the last point I want to make too is whenever people talk about DLC characters, it's always like, they ruined the game, right? Oh, they ruined the game. They came out, they ruined the game. That's where I know you're full of it. The games are already ruined. You know? The game, I could go on Twitter right now, whatever your favorite game is right now, I can go on Twitter right now, I can find you 1,000 people saying, this game sucks, the balance sucks, this game is terrible, da-da-da-da. Nothing changed, you know? Before Leroy came out, it's not like the Tekken community was like, man, Tekken 7 is in a great spot right now. I love this game. Then Leroy came out and ruined it. That's not how it was. They were complaining before Leroy. Leroy came out, they had something else to complain about. Happy Chaos, before Happy Chaos, they're still complaining about Ramathal and whoever, Nago and everything. Now you just have one other character to complain about. You know? The idea that one character comes out and completely ruins the game, that like, we loved the game before, the game sinks after. It's false. It's false. It never works like that at all. So that's it. Cover your eyes. But I hope the next, for Street Fighter 6, if Aki, as a lot of people are kind of saying, she is going to end up being irrelevant, unless they come up with some crazy tech for her, who knows. But I'm hoping the next character, Ed, has a little bit more of an effect. Rashid is decent. Rashid's decent, high mid. But after Ed, the big dog, Akuma, comes out. If Akuma comes out and he does not redefine the meta, if he does not become like, all right, you're hopping on the Akuma train, I'll be very, very disappointed. So yeah, let me know what you think. Again, this is just my opinion. I know a lot of people say pay to win and stuff. I'm not saying make the DLC character broken, like absolutely insane, but they should be strong. In my opinion, they should be strong. Do you agree? Do you think the devs shouldn't have any say in whether a character's strong or not? You're wrong. They definitely do every time. But let me know how you feel. Who's your favorite DLC character? Who's your favorite DLC character? Mine, I gotta say Kokonoi, right? For me personally, I gotta be Kokonoi. I put in so much time with her. Good times, good times. But yeah, let me know. Leave a comment on the good stuff. Aki players, I'm sorry, and I'll see you next one.